I started having back pain when I was 12 years old. That's about 40 some odd years ago. And over time, it progressed, got worse, and I've had 5 spinal surgeries, including the last one was an anterior-posterior fusion. So I have rods and screws in there holding me together. And I've tried every kind of treatment and therapy, and until the year 2000, I really got minimal pain relief from any of that. And then I had an intrathecal pump implanted, which delivers medicine to my central nervous system directly on an even 24/7 basis. And I finally get some relief. I still have to take some medication for breakthrough pain, but for the most part, it makes it a little more manageable. Dealing with my pain on a day-to-day basis can be very challenging. While I do get some relief from this pump, I also have breakthrough pain, and certain activities will increase the level of my pain. And I also deal with the multiple sclerosis on a day-to-day basis. So I try to keep a positive outlook. Most of the time I succeed, and I keep busy. The days that I just give into it and I lay there on my couch and veg out are the days where my pain will be worse. So I do try to stay busy. I try to keep a positive attitude, basically, and I try not to cancel plans that I've made. There are many times that I cannot do what I have planned to do and have to cancel them. And each time I do that, I get a little more upset about the pain, and I resent myself. And, I've had to learn not to be angry at myself. I can be angry at the pain, but not to be angry at myself, and give myself permission to give in to my pain when I have to, and rely on friends to help me when I need it. Keeping a positive attitude and a positive frame of mind when you're having chronic pain is very important. Depression is a very common side effect of chronic pain, and there's a good reason to be depressed. Your whole life can be changed as a matter of course by this chronic pain. So by not working to keep a positive attitude, you can become very depressed and very inactive and isolate yourself from your whole world. And all that is going to do is feed your pain. So I think it is critical that we have people around us that can be supportive. And to have that, we need to talk to them, we need to communicate, and that we keep as active a level in life as we can. I can no longer work full-time, and I have to say that was the hardest thing I've ever done, was accept the fact that I couldn't work. I think there's a lot to feel positive about right now. No, there's no cure for chronic pain, but there are new treatments coming out, and there are 2 things that I think show us a light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. One is the fact that pain is now the 5th vital sign. So if you have to go to an emergency room, in addition to your blood pressure, temperature, pulse, and respiration, they will now ask you about your pain level on a scale of 1 to 10. And the second positive sign is that more and more doctors and nurses are getting certified as pain specialists. I have a 10-month-old grandson that is just adorable. And my hopes on a very personal basis are that I can live to be an active grandma and take him on trips and go to the museum. And I can't lift him up, I can't lay on the floor and play with him, but I can do a lot of other things with him. And my dream is that I'll be able to do that and live to see him grow up, and my daughter, have her family. And secondly, to be able to continue to be active myself. The Power Over Pain Action Network is a program of the American Pain Foundation. And I am a volunteer advocacy spokesperson for the network. And it's fascinating. I'm so excited to be able to do this. It's something I have wanted to do on my own for a long time. And our goal, our mission, if you will, is we advocate, we educate, and we reach out and we help sensitize people to pain. And the chronic pain aspect of pain involves the whole person, as I just said. And And I think that through advocacy for good legislation, such as the National Pain Care Policy Act, it's a wonderful legislation. It's now in the Senate, and so I'm helping to advocate for that, to write letters, get other senators to sponsor it, get other people to write letters. I speak at conferences about pain and the impact it has, and how people can become their own advocates with their doctors as well with policy. And finally, I work with the media to do outreach to the general public so that the people around me and others know about pain. So it's very exciting. There's a lot to do, and I'm just happy to be doing it.